Aquarius, welcome back to Tarot by Cherie. How are my lights doing today? Let's take a deep dive into today's reading and see what beautiful messages Spirit may have for you today. All right. So looks like somebody's going through a very confusing time. And not only that, but you're feeling very emotional, looks like. You're conflicted regarding someone who is in your life. They're feeling ignored by you, Aquarius, and because they're feeling ignored by you, they're trying to get your attention. All right, and they might be almost annoying the way they're going about it. Let me continue and see what else Spirit has. So I feel like somebody's just rubbing you the wrong way, and this might be somebody who has a crush on you. Aquarius, you're about to cross paths with someone that changes everything. Okay? This is someone who will feel familiar to you. This person holds the key to your next chapter. Okay? I'm seeing some defensiveness here. All right? Somebody wants a break. Guys, also, this is a good time for me to mention, I do offer readings. If interested, you can click on the description below the video and email me. But I am seeing somebody wanting a break here. You're feeling very defensive. And this might be, like I said before, a person who's annoying you. They're just like grating on your nerves. And this might be getting in the way of your happiness here, but Spirit is saying that you need to work on this, that this relationship with this person could actually turn out to benefit you in the long run. So they're saying, you know, try to work on this and this is going to change. It's going to actually turn around and bring in some happiness for you. All right. All right, Aquarius, some of you are going to be getting some type of information that may be upsetting to you regarding someone you love. Okay, I feel like this is a lover, and the information you're going to get is going to be something regarding this masculine who is doing things behind the scenes that you're unaware of. So he's withholding information from you. He might even be hiding some things from you, and you might be feeling this. You might be kind of, you know, your spidey hairs are up on the back of your neck. You're just like, you know, something isn't right. Something's going on here and I have to get to the bottom of it. All right. Guys, when you're in a relationship, especially if you've been in a relationship for a long time, you know you're significant. Like you get to know all of their habits and how they act. So if something minor is, even something minor, if it's off, you're going to know it. You're going to know it, especially right now with your intuition just being off the charts. Okay, I'm seeing somebody who's single. I'm seeing you meet somebody. All right, this person is going to give you a new start. I see that the two of you, this has to do with, again, the crossing of paths. I see both of you are moving toward one another now. Okay, so this is something destined. This is something that was meant to be. Maybe this person could be a soulmate or somebody that you've known from another lifetime. But I do see this is going to be a completely new beginning for you that is going to blossom and grow. Okay, so I'm seeing new start, new beginning with this person, and just a lot of growth here. So growing, but growing together. Okay, so also the Ace of Wands is a very spiritual card, so it makes sense that you're basically spiritually being brought together. I do have that feeling that this is someone you knew in another lifetime. Okay, now I'm seeing someone here who's wanting something to happen very quickly, or something is getting ready to come in very quickly. I see you're moving towards something. Now, listen to me carefully. You're moving toward a person because you're feeling alone. You're feeling left out in the cold. And this person is not going to be good for you. This person's not right for you. And you even know this deep down inside. But because you're feeling lonely, you're kind of settling. And you're thinking, you know, this is better than nothing until someone else comes along. Be careful of this, Aquarius, because you can catch feelings for the wrong person and then you get stuck. You get stuck. And if they're just going to be not treating you right, or things aren't working out and you're just not happy, sometimes it's harder to break that, bond, or just move away from the person once you catch feelings. So, I wouldn't go that way. That's just my opinion. Spirit is saying you're going to get clarity on a decision that you're making, Aquarius, regarding a lot of things that are moving toward you. So the feeling here is you're going to have a lot of things start to show up in your life for you. A lot of things are just going to start coming in. Okay, the culmination of things that we've been talking about. And I do see that you are a very strong person and you're strong-willed. When you make up your mind about something, that's it. All right, but I do see you're making very important decisions for yourself this time. In other words, you're not looking at what other people are going to think or how they feel. You know that you have to come first. And again, guys, I keep repeating myself with this lie that we've been told, but it's important you know this, okay? The lie is, oh, if we don't put other people before us, then we're being selfish. That's a complete and utter lie. All right. When we do that, we're spreading ourselves out so thin. Our energy is just being depleted and we're really no good to anyone. That is why we have to put ourselves on a pedestal first and just do the work, put yourself on that pedestal, get yourself in a mindset of being grateful. Okay. And the things that you're wanting, you'll have even more clarity on how to go about it. Okay, it's not just knowing what you want and getting clarity on that part of it, but it's how to go and get it. Okay, and that's how you get that clear crystal clarity on your next move to bring in whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest that in. All right, I'm seeing a masculine here. You're very loving, and I do see you're trying to get together or trying to get something together with this King of Wands here. All right, but this King of Wands, he does not have good intentions. So yeah, he's already started being deceitful in some manner. I feel like he's telling you things that aren't complete truths. So he might be like telling you half truths and not being completely honest with you. All right. And you care about this person a lot. This might be a family member. You actually love this person. All right. So just be careful. All right. Because we think because, we know somebody somewhat that, where I'm going with this, you don't really know somebody fully. People hide things. People that you think you knew you'll find out something about them a year or two later that will totally shock you. I feel like this is one of those situations, okay? You're feeling that, you're feeling some kind of false comfort around this person, like you know them and you've known them for a length of time. So you think you know what you can expect from this person, but what I'm seeing is deceit, okay? So just be careful. All right, and as we move on here, I'm seeing somebody is feeling very good about balancing things out in your life, Aquarius. So I feel like a lot of you are feeling good today. I know I am, okay? And this is, I don't know what it is. There's been some kind of change. Does something feel different to you, Aquas? The past 2 days, I've just been feeling very strange, almost like I'm underwater, but it's calming. It's like my spirit is quiet. That's a good way to say it, right? My soul is just quiet, and that's coming off of an extremely intense week of anxiety through the roof. Okay, for no apparent reason. I mean, that heart racing, feels like you're going down a ride, a roller coaster ride when you're heading down and your heart is beating and you want to say it's fun, but really in that moment you're thinking you can't wait till it stops so you can get off that ride. So that's what it's been like for me. I don't know about you guys, but let me know how you've been feeling, okay? Please comment below in the video. I love each and every one of you, and I love to read all of your comments. And that's why I answer with, a little emblem for you, a little heart, or, I'll leave you a couple little, things to just to let you know that I did read your comment and I am with you, okay? It's like we're a big spiritual family here, and I appreciate that. All right, so that's basically what I wanted it to be from the beginning. But I am seeing you guys getting things done, like to bring in this balance. You're just going full force ahead. You're pushing through obstacles. You're feeling your oats. You're feeling really strong. A lot of you are feeling different in that you're going through some kind of change, like a transition in life, and it's a balancing act, okay? Even with the people around you, I feel like you're being more specific as far as who you let into your circle, and you're starting to see things in people that are disappointing, okay? A lot of us have already separated from people who are not, positive, or don't know how to lift people up, the people that are sucking our life out of us, because they're either somebody who's extremely negative, or they're just rubbing us the wrong way. We just don't see eye to eye anymore, or we're not vibrating on the same level, okay? So a lot of us have already separated, but I do see a lot of you are in that process now. And if you are, guys, comment below. You can put in the process of separating from those, around me, that don't, those people, however you want to put it, but you know what I'm getting at. It's those people that are sucking the life out of you. All right. So here I'm seeing a masculine. It looks like you've been holding on to something with your brother. And I see that you want this new start with him. Because whatever you're holding on to, I feel like it wasn't good. It was something that came between you, or you might have had an argument, or you had some bad mojo or something going on between the two of you. He also wants the same thing secretly. So this would be a good time. This would be a good time for you guys to get together, maybe talk things out, and kiss and make up. All right, here I'm seeing something here regarding, this is somebody who is more mature. This is one of my beautiful, more mature Aquariuses, maybe 50s, 60s, possibly older. You might be feeling some kind of setback. You're going through a setback right now. And you're very focused on this. It's bothersome to you. All right, so Spirit is giving you this wonderful advice to use your intuitiveness, okay? So you have this very powerful intuitiveness right now, and this is like the steering wheel to your ship, and until you try this and you're doing this, you're not going to know just how powerful this is. But this is something that will actually, for me, it works 99% of the time. When I think about how I'm feeling about making a decision in my gut, this is always pretty much spot on, okay? Gives me the answer that I need. That's your intuition. And they're showing the 9 of Pentacles next to this intuition. So for a lot of you who are older, an older set, and maybe you haven't been so open to, spiritual matters, I think that this timing right here, you are opening up to this more so. And I do see that once you do that, you start using your intuition and become more open. I see something wonderful coming in for you. All right, this is the 9 of Pentacles. When this card appears in your reading, this is just a beautiful, peaceful, serene time of your life coming into play, where everything is just feeling like it's perfect. Everything's just, you're feeling calm, you're serene, you're peaceful, your finances are all set up for you. You don't really have a worry in the world. Okay, so this is good stuff today, guys. I'm seeing a relationship here. I'm seeing someone all right, might have a crush on you. All right, someone has this crush, it looks like, and they want to come in, they want to give to you. They're very eager to do this, and they're thinking about you very often, thinking about you a lot, thinking about you in the workplace, thinking about you when they're home, wondering what you're doing, kind of like looking forward, and visualizing them calling you and spending time with you. So they're manifesting you in, basically. All right. And I do see that if you allow this person to come in that you're going to be meeting, or that you're going to know, because this person is not going to let you off the hook here. I see celebration between the two of you. I see this person, I see love. I see this person putting you on a pedestal, thinking like the world of you, just liking everything about you, just, you know, hanging on your every word. And like I said, I keep seeing them, you know, visualizing being with you, calling you on the phone, taking you out to dinner, you know, just spending time and having you in their life. And this is the card of commitment here. So I see a commitment also down the road. You're going to want this. You're going to want this commitment with this person. You have the Ace of Pentacles. This is going to be a new start for you, a new beginning. Okay? So right here, next to this new beginning, I'm seeing a person that was in your life who is like center stage here. This person hurt you. This person made you feel like you were almost trapped or something like that in a bad relationship, a bad situation. They didn't treat you right. They spoke down to you, and they really didn't understand who you really, or they didn't see who the person that you really are. They had these perceptions of you, and they just never really connected with your soul, your spirit, who you actually really are. So there wasn't any real depth in the love for you. Okay, and I see that this was very painful, because in your heart you knew that they really didn't ever really know you for who you really are. And so this pains you. This is going to get in the way, okay, unless you recognize this and release it. Release this relationship. Just know that everyone is not the same. Different people are vibrating on different levels. Some have learned lessons and got their teachings and have risen way above your person that you were with that treated you like that. Okay, and this person was lower vibrating than you, so still has a lot to learn about, you know, life. So, but what I'm seeing is this new beginning coming in with this person. This person is going to bring in the Six of Wands, which is happiness. This is a victory. This is something very, it's going to be successful. Okay, that's what this card is all about. Whatever you're doing when this card jumps out, you know, in your reading, this is basically success. Okay, and then you have the Judgment card. So this is something that you're going to need to really think on with this person from your life. Okay, the Judgment card in this layout is you putting in a lot of thought to this new beginning. So you're going to have some, you know, intrepidation, I want to say, about getting involved because of that very painful, hurtful relationship you were in. But you are going to end up falling deeply in love with this person and getting a trust and seeing. You're going to see firsthand that not everyone is the same, and you're going to be very happy and feel very secure and feel a lot of love toward this person. All right, I'm seeing happiness overflowing here, guys. And this is really weird, okay, because on the other side, these two cards are usually connected in my layouts, okay, as a reader, but I am seeing the Tower So in this case, this Tower moment is actually getting in the way of all of your happiness, regarding something that you've wanted for a long time. You've wanted this person over here. You've thought about them for years. You fell in love with this person and never stopped loving this person. And you have been thinking about this person ever since. This is also very painful, and that is why you're having this. It feels like a continuous Tower moment. If this is you, please comment below the video, continuous Tower moment, or still in love, okay? This can be very painful for a person, and you know, this person, you're having a difficult time moving on and releasing this person. Okay, so Spirit is telling you here that even though you wish and hope and want this relationship to come back into play, you want this person to come back, it has definitely ended. They want you to know this so you can move on, because this is keeping you, this not ending in your mind is keeping you stuck in life, and you're not moving forward. All right, so they want you to connect with your higher self, which is Spirit, guys. Did you know that? You know, Spirit is in you. Spirit is in everything and everyone. So here they're saying, start latching on to these, or something specific actually is coming in for you that's going to bring in a lot of happiness. This is some type of opportunity, and although it may not be revolving around love or falling in love, this is your start to disconnecting and moving on, okay? I mean, I shouldn't use the word disconnect, but you're going to be moving on into happier times with this opportunity that's coming in, and I feel like it's connected to Spirit, okay? So when you do this connecting with Spirit, you can be, you know, when I say connecting, you can pray. You can even ask your ancestors, guys, for help with things. They're not allowed to intervene unless you ask. And a lot of people don't know this. So, and they're around you every single day. They love you. They still feel a love for you. They are connected to you, especially during the holidays, birthdays, celebrations. You might feel their presence during these times, and you can ask them for help with anything, but the point here is that something specific is going to come up for you, and this is something you need to jump into and, you know, take this and run with it, because it's going to break the spell, I'll say, of you hanging on to that person that is, you know, that relationship is something from the past. That relationship was meant to occur the way it did, so that you and this person can learn and teach from one another. All right, as you know, guys, we reincarnate. We sign a agreement before we come back that we are going to go through certain events. We know when we're going to go out and how we're going to go out. All right, and we, you know, the purpose is to learn and teach, and to keep raising our vibration and become more spiritual. And in the end, Spirit wants us to treat each other wonderfully, right? To treat your brethren as best as you can. So this is just opening, doors opening, sunshine, happiness, you know, feelings of elation, just everything feeling like it's working out. All right, guys, I'm going to end on that note. I hope you enjoyed today's reading, and please, if you're still with me, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. It helps me tremendously, and I do depend on you guys for, you know, success. And that being said, have a wonderful day.